Our district staff development committee has engaged in a process to redefine its work over the course of this school year. As a group, we've studied, reflected, discussed, and have created a foundation of which we're proud. In order for us to move forward collectively, we need to take a few minutes to share with you the steps we've taken on our journey. As we began our work this year, we were asked to front-load our thinking with some ideas shared by authors, thinkers, and speakers whose work is respected in their field. Some of the influencers were Simon Sinek, Daniel Pink, Thomas Guskey, Angela Duckworth, and the Minnesota Department of Education. At our meetings, we spent time considering the importance of staff development. We read, thought, and talked a lot, and these were some of the questions that guided our initial thinking. Why do we exist as a committee? In 5 years, what accomplishments will we be celebrating? What are our priorities? These questions helped us to redefine our purpose and structure our time together in order to make it meaningful for us as participants, but also to focus our work as a committee. And then we read some more, taking charge of professional development, professional capital, the motivated brain, and discussed some more. What does this chapter mean for our group, for professional development? What questions does this chapter generate in our thinking? What is important for us to know and understand in order to be effective leaders of professional development? We worked through a few iterations but landed with these ideas. Why we exist. ISD 200's District Staff Development Committee works to support and provide differentiated opportunities for continuing professional growth to meet student learning goals. Where we're headed? We will make certain that professional development is purposeful and valuable to those participating. Values that will guide professional growth in Hastings, meaningful learning for all, and professional growth needs to focus ultimately on benefiting student learning. After finalizing our purpose, we shifted our thinking to goals and discovered that there are lots of goals. World's best workforce, staff development, building student achievement goals, climate goals, professional learning community goals, and individual growth and development plan goals. And we wondered, how do these all fit together? We worked to make those goals that are required for state compliance a foundation to which all other goals could meaningfully be tied. So we began with World's Best Workforce. The state requires goals in 5 areas: kindergarten readiness, reading well by 3rd grade, closing the achievement gap, graduation rates, and college and career readiness. We reviewed goals from recent years and asked ourselves, are we satisfied with the topics of the student achievement goals? Are we satisfied with the details? Are they the highest leverage action steps for our students? As a result of those discussions, learning about some additional methods of measurement, and capitalizing on the work from Vision 2025, we reworked our state-required World's Best Workforce goals. Go ahead and take a peek at these. In addition, I will send out a document so you can look in more depth at them. We've got our academically ready for kindergarten, our proficiency in reading, closing the achievement gap, students graduating, and college and career readiness. Our World's Best Workforce goals were the springboard that drove our state-required staff development goals. Take a peek at what we wrote for our staff development goals. These goals will ultimately drive building, PLC, and potentially our IGDP goals. At a recent meeting, we took a moment to reflect on our journey and reached a consensus that we're no longer a what type of committee. It will be rare for our group to put together a menu of professional development sessions that we hope will be helpful to staff. Instead, we're a why committee that encourages and supports self-directed learning. This group will sustain its focus on finding and communicating a variety of avenues to continuous self-directed professional growth, and will support as educators walk on their professional growth journey. Our overarching goal is that our colleagues have meaningful time to spend on improving their craft so that the students that they work with will be the ultimate beneficiaries.